Alright, today, boys and girls, we are making, I believe it was called the Farmer's Breakfast? Yeah, Farmer's Breakfast. Basically, some russet potatoes cut into large chunks, olive oil, some teaspoons, or some salt, pepper, oregano, so just some seasoned potatoes, 5 eggs, 2 kielbasa's, some bacon cut pretty thick, and shallots and parsley. Actually, super simple recipe. So to start off, we're supposed to be cooking the potatoes, and that's in our oregano, pepper, salt, olive oil. Alright, so there's our potatoes. 2 kielbasa's. I had the other 2 for lunch, so they're actually pretty good. I was surprised how much better. It's just a hot dog, but it actually tastes good. Oh yeah, so you just pepper, oregano, salt. So now I said oregano. I just use Italian seasoning. It's the same thing.
With some other seasoning.
Yeah, but it worked. There's oregano in it. It doesn't mention peeling the potatoes. I like my potato skins on, actually, so I'm just going to wash them real quick. More than any other potato, I like red potatoes, but yellow or golden Yukons are fine. These said russets, but we only sell russets here in, like, really big bags. And I was like, I'm not going to buy a big bag of russet potatoes. So, I just got, like, 2 golden potatoes. It just said big chunks. I don't really know what counts as big chunks. Yeah, these are fine. So like right now, we're getting some potatoes ready to go in the oven. How's your Wednesday going, Tex? Well, my dad's going to make a fat rack of ribs, bro. I'm actually so hyped. Middle of the week type shit. That's pretty fair, yeah. I bought a flank steak to grill with my sister tomorrow. Sick, bro. I was thinking about seasoning these a bit more, but they look fine. Maybe a bit more salt. But probably not. I've got a lot of salt on a lot of stuff. Tinfoil warning, in case you hate the sound. ASMR! True. That's the worst ASMR I've ever listened to, man. Y'all like ASMR? Any of y'all? It actually genuinely creeps me out. Like, it feels weird. I don't think I would want a girl whispering in my ear in real life. I'd be like, just speak up and back up. Why? You're too close. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be pretty easy. The main thing is I just don't have a cast iron skillet, so it's just going to be cooked in this non-stick. I did not feel like shelling out for a cast iron yet. Eventually we'll invest more into this. These are going to go in here for 20 minutes. But the rest of it's literally just whisk some eggs, cook the kielbasa, cook the bacon, cut up these things, throw them all in the thing with the potatoes, and call it a day. Only cooking ASMR is the sizzles, dude. True. So they're in there for 20 minutes, and then after 20 minutes we flip them just to get both sides pretty toasted. This is a pretty big whisk. Ah, there it is. Classic people not knowing how to put whisks away. I remember everyone had like favorite animals as a kid, and I didn't have one, and I ended up getting stuck with lion. I don't know how that happened. Growing up, it became penguins. I think penguins are just sick, but as a kid, it was lions. What do you mean got stuck with lions? Okay, I know it sounds like... Okay, here's what happened, right? So I'm one of 5 kids, and what always happened is I was like a really quiet kid, and we were homeschooled. So when we went and got like all our backpacks together as kids, or like notebooks that were supposed to be for us for school, everyone else got to pick their favorite color, and then I got stuck with whatever was left. What specifically happened as well is with the lions is when we finally got into school, my sister was part of a German foreign exchange student program to which we had 2 German girls come here, and I guess they brought gifts. I guess they were supposed to bring gifts. And they brought gifts for all of us. And they were little German stuffed animals, but they didn't know what everyone's favorite animal was, so they just brought a bunch of them, and everyone picked theirs, the ones that they liked, and then I was left with the lion. And so, for a while, lion was my favorite animal. In quotes. That's what I mean by it. The very tips of the kielbasa are kind of cringe, I'm not even gonna lie. It's like the weirdest sausage cap, or tie, or whatever. I do not like it. I made up my mind early as a kid, always the orca whale. Really? Orcas, man. They're kind of cool. When I was in orchestra, we had a joke. We were part of a cult where we worshipped the orca straw. And so one day, someone came into school early, and above the teacher's podium, or whatever, our conductor, they attached a orca with a straw in its mouth to the ceiling, and then he never took it down. He thought it was funny. Is orchestra not a cult? It's less of a cult than chorus and band. I'll put it that way. You ever hung out with chorus girls, bro? What the fuck? That's a cult. And then we also need 3 slices of bacon. It said specifically use thick cut, so we got some thick cut. So I'll probably be eating bacon and eggs for a little while. And this is literally all the prep work. Everything else is just cooking it. But we were kind of waiting on the potatoes a little bit. Okay, those are ready to flip though. I'll tell you what, never that I've rated oil before, but it seems to be doing better than olive oil. So I'm not complaining. Honestly, I'm just going to stir them a bit. Another 10 minutes or so. And we go right in with the kielbasa. Cook the kielbasa until lightly brown. Transfer the kielbasa to a plate. Add the bacon slices to the pan until cooked through. Transfer to the bacon to the same plate as the kielbasa, leaving the grease from the bacon in the pan. Then cook the shallots until softened for about 3 minutes. Add the kielbasa and bacon back to the pan, and then pour the egg mixture evenly through the pan. Lunar Chews? Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I'm alright, just figuring out what to do with this evening. Fair enough, bro. And Pro Chef? Pog, dude. Hell yeah. Congratulations. Just in vibing mode, gonna make some TRQ? Hell yeah, dude. You know what it's about time for? A Diet Dr. Pepper, bro. What are you making? Please don't make something from Jamie Oliver's cookbook. His disappointment to the whole food industry. We are not making anything from Jamie Oliver, I promise you. We are following the Final Fantasy XIV official cookbook. And we are making farmer's breakfast. It's like eggs, kielbasa, and oven roasted potatoes. It's going pretty good so far. Pretty good. Make one of his dishes. Here's the problem. Is the whole point of Muffin Cooking Wednesdays is to make food to learn more about how good food is. But that's literally impossible if I'm cooking a Jamie Oliver dish. The whole point's to get better at cooking. And this guy's putting chili jam on everything. Potatoes are pretty much done. Kielbasa is pretty browned now. Probably can pull the eggs out too. Oh, not the eggs, damn it. I don't know, man. I've also watched Gordon Ramsay try and make a grilled cheese twice and fail both times, so, you know, maybe nobody knows how to cook. Maybe anyone can be a chef. You at home right now can be a pro chef. Is Jamie Oliver still popular? I feel like every, house mom now is, watching... I feel like we've gotten into true crime era. I mean, we all know they lost their minds a couple of years ago. Otherwise, how the heck were people, saying free or calling who's I don't remember his name, but he's that guy that kept people's body parts in his freezer after he had sex with them and then killed them. My brain wants to say Jack Doherty, but I'm pretty sure that's a streamer who's still alive. So I don't know who it is. Jeffrey Dahmer. Well, people are actually fucking so down bad, dude. People were talking about how attractive Jeffrey Dahmer is, as well as when Kim Jong-un, which one? Everyone's older. When the older one died, everyone was saying Kim Jong-il's sister. Is it Kim Jong-un then Kim Jong-il? I don't remember. That his sister was freaking hot as hell, and that they would let her be their dictator. And I'm like, my guys, you're too down. You've lost the plot. If you're that down bad. Now I really like my bacon when it's just starting to get crispy on some bits, kind of like this. This is the prime piece. It's only like this on one side though, so it's not done yet. But then use the bacon fat to cook the shallots. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think the whole internet's kind of fucked up right now. I've been seeing so many issues with literally everything. Every online game, every website. And I know that sounds like I'm having internet issues, but it's one website is not having internet issues at the same time as another one. So it's what's going on there? YouTube's going just fine, and then Twitch decides to poop the bed. I've had to reload a lot of pages lately. Yeah, it's really bad. Oh, we're supposed to finish it with some parsley. I do have a bit of parsley left from this weekend. We're having another example of it doesn't tell you when to put in the parsley, so I imagine it's supposed to go in the end.
Parsley is usually used for decoration.
Yeah, I just wish recipes would actually say that. If it's going to put it in the ingredients list, it should say what to do with it. Like, put a little note next to it that says this is only for garnish. We just leave it in there until the eggs set. Now, technically, this is supposed to be done in a cast iron, and then you put it under the broiler. One, we've had some issues with the broiler in the past, so I'm not doing that. Two, I didn't feel like buying a cast iron, so we're not doing that. So, we're chilling.
You just won't have it crispy on top.
Which is fine with me, because crispy egg sounds kind of dull. But my whole body sort... This is like very high protein. It's also cheap as heck. I think on the ingredients I spent $16 in total. Half of my eggs I didn't use. Most of the bacon I didn't use. Half the kielbasa I didn't use. So it's probably, if you like give it its like accurate value, it's probably like $9. Crack open a cold one with the boys. Cheers! In my head I was like, that means it's done. But this is my, I bought some fancy oil.
Oh, wow.
It was on closeout for $4.
I want can after you're done with it.
You want what?
I just want can. It looks cute.
I was debating buying more. I'm like, $4? That's cheaper than the regular Kroger oil. And it's like grapeseed and
Yeah, I like
avocado. So my grandma makes and cans her own pickles and tomato sauce. How do you pickle a tomato sauce?
I don't know.
This is a joke. We have a neighbor who like actually has his own tomato sauce like brand. Like he goes to farmers markets and he's trying to get them in like stores and stuff. It's pretty good. Excuse me. It's pretty good. I think it's a bit overpriced, but for a fresh jar, you know what? You're kind of getting what you paid for, I guess. How's it looking?
Ooh, looks good. Smells even better.
Yeah, it's looking like I perfectly timed that. Like it's just to the point where it's starting to get like a little too cooked.
I can move your stool. And here's my delicious microwave meal. See you guys.
Love some tamales, bro. So here's what we got. Look at that. It's like a little egg pizza. I have dropped some on the floor before.
Here we go.
That definitely has happened. How do they look on the bottom? Too hot is what that is. Crispy or soft bottom? It's like slightly crispy. Like I said, it's kind of to the point where it's starting to brown, but it's not like burnt or anything like that. Like, I'm gonna be honest. You ever had like a sausage omelet? It tastes like exactly what you think it tastes like, bro. Not bad at all. It was definitely very simple. Throw a couple of breakfast foods in a pot or in a pan. Let them cook up together, and you're chilling. It's kind of interesting to me that they use shallots instead of onion. It's really just bacon, eggs, and potato. It's not bad at all, but it really is exactly what it says on the package. You know, I give it a good, like, solid 8 out of 10. It's chilling. Still a bit hot, so struggling to get it down. I think I really wanted just like a kind of a chill cooking Wednesday, because it's been a couple of stressful ones in a bit. At the end of the day, it's about the quality of food. And I dare say the quality was pretty tasty. Am I like lip bleeding? It was nice hanging out with you guys today. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. That's the plan. Alright, later gamers. Bye.